5 silent warnings from your soul you shouldn't ignore. There are whispers we brush aside, not from others, but from deep within. We stumble through life distracted by chaos, by noise, by performance. But underneath all that, something ancient, more truthful than fear, tries to speak. And most of us, without meaning to, silence it. Yet there are 5 quiet signals your soul sends, and if you keep ignoring them, you drift further from who you were meant to be. 1. The sense that you're playing a role you never chose. You smile, you nod, you play along, but something inside you feels off. That subtle tightening in your chest is not apathy, it's a revolt. Your soul knows when you've compromised your truth for comfort, praise, or survival. This isn't laziness or depression. It's your deeper nature crying out, saying, "This mask is not yours." Epictetus said, "Know first who you are, then adorn yourself accordingly." But instead, we dress for the world and then wonder why we feel empty when we're alone. That ache you feel in silence is your soul calling you back to yourself. 2. A quiet resentment toward those you love most. Have you noticed how the more you bend for others, the more they expect it? And while you smile on the outside, something inside you darkens. You feel drained, unappreciated, used. But the resentment isn't about them. It's a quiet warning, you've let your boundaries slip. Marcus Aurelius said, "If it's not right, don't do it. If it's not true, don't say it. And if it's not you, don't become it." We betray ourselves for harmony, then blame others for our hidden pain. But pain unspoken becomes poison. That sting in your chest when you say yes but want to say no, that's your soul, begging you to be honest. 3. A sudden disinterest in things that once lit you up. When something you once loved feels empty, when purpose fades without reason, it's not just burnout. It's your soul trying to redirect you. Seneca said true happiness is living in the present without relying on future outcomes. So when your passions no longer pull at your heart, it's a sign. You're out of alignment. Your soul is asking you to let go of what's false, what's finished, what's no longer yours. This transition hurts. It forces change. But it's also sacred. It marks the start of a new direction. One only you can walk. One the world may not understand, but your spirit does. 4. A growing sensitivity to negativity. Suddenly, you find yourself shrinking away from certain people, places, conversations. You feel the sting of negativity more sharply. That's not fragility. That's growth. It's your spirit tuning itself, recognizing what pollutes and what purifies. The Stoics taught that the mind must be guarded like a fortress. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." This newfound sensitivity is your soul sharpening its defenses. A boundary is forming, one that protects your peace. Listen to it. Follow it. Because your inner world is your true home, and it must be defended. 5. The urge to retreat and reflect. There comes a moment where noise becomes unbearable, where the world's demands blur your vision. The pull to step back isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Seneca reminded us, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." This longing for stillness is your soul seeking clarity, craving solitude to regroup and rebuild. These retreats are where strength is reborn, not in hiding, but in choosing depth over distraction. Here, in the quiet, illusions fall away, and what remains is real. This is not avoidance. This is preparation. The soul forging itself in silence to emerge unshakable. If these signs resonate, honor them. True power doesn't scream, it listens. It reflects. It returns stronger. If something in this message echoed within you, join us. Subscribe. We rise not through noise but through presence. Stay strong. Stay grounded. Stay unbreakable.